Good afternoon. Today my mom is here visiting, so we have already planted quite a few things. I'll show you that in a minute. She doesn't want to be on video, so I am respecting that and not videotaping her at all. But I have 5 more plants to plant. 3 are a salvia. It's really beautiful. It's a deep purple. I'll show those in a minute. And over here in the woods area, I want to do a she brought me 2 loropetalum, which are also called Chinese fringe flower, and they have a really deep purple leaf and a bright pink flower. So I think that'll look good in this area behind me here, which is mainly shades of greens. Be nice to have a little pop of a darker color. It is shady, so luckily the flowers are bright and they will show up. And then I'll head down and do the salvia. Okie dokie, let's get going. So, excuse the cardboard boxes. We're gonna put those down and put more wood chips on them on top of this path. But I finally found the spot for this dwarf cranberry viburnum. And so it needs 3 to 6 hours morning sun. It'll get sun here sort of midday, but then it gets stopped by the trees and shade. 2 to 3 feet high and wide. So I have a big white rock rose here. I just planted that lilac there. There's a bunch of the pink apple blossom geranium, and then this viburnum. And this pile of wood will disappear soon. We're gonna have some tree work done and they'll come and chip that. The other thing that's in here is a peony right here, and some of the Nepeta tuberosa. I have 2 of them in here. And I did just get another box of bulbs, so there will be another big bulb planting day here soon. But just got this in the ground. I wanted to show you that. My mom also brought up a bunch more of the fortnight lilies. So that is these that have a white and purple flower. They flower every 2 weeks, which is why they're a fortnight lily, I believe. So we got to finish this run of them all the way around the outside, at least this corner of the sport court fence. And in the shade here, I added one of the poor man's rhododendron, oh my gosh, it's an impatient. It has the pink flower, so I think it'd be pretty to have a big kind of plant here. And I added another one along our little dry stream bed here, because I really do want there to be a green wall right here between this space and that space. And one of the fun ones my mom brought is a begonia, and it gets quite tall. It's white, pink and white flowers, but it doesn't look like much now. But she brought 2 of these up. I tucked them in, one here and one over there. So those will be, they can get up to 6 feet tall. Thought that would be a pretty little accent there. So we are here along our south fence line, and I have a lot of the impatient here. It's also called poor man's rhododendron, and I've tried a bunch of different things in this area and nothing has taken. So I'm going to try the loropetalum in this area. It is a dark purple flower, so it will be a contrast to all the green behind it. And then, dark purple leaf with a pink flower. I might have to work on the irrigation a little bit. I don't know why this area always fails, but it seems to. And then over here, I'm gonna put another one right here. I do have a rhododendron next to it that's not doing well at all. This is an acacia that I don't really like, but I think it'll be a nice contrasting color to have in this area. Some of that deep purple with the brighter flowers. And I do have it placed where I have had irrigation in the past, so I don't know why whatever was there isn't surviving. I mean, it's slightly damp. That's wet. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so this is the Loropetalum. So it's a Chinese Loropetalum. This is Purple Majesty, 6 to 8 feet tall, bright fuchsia fringe flowers that bloom year round. So I think that'll be fun. Leaves are purple, and it goes down to 15 to 20 degrees, sun or shade, and this is shade. It will get some sun kind of from the east in the morning. So I'm hoping that this anemone here will continue to fill in, and I'm going to keep cutting this eucalyptus, the silver dollar one, for arrangements. And I tried Lily of the Valley here, but it did not take. But hopefully the anemone will continue to spread, and I think that'll be nice to have something a little more with a deeper tone in it back in there. I had my son help me bring this bird bath up there. I'll have to go fill it up in a minute. So earlier I just planted this purple rose there, and then I planted a dahlia, but I don't know if it's going to come back. So I've decided to pot it up, and I have 3 of these really beautiful purple salvia. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 of them in. And then I am going to get another Vanessa Bell rose, maybe in the spring, and I'm going to pop it right back in there. There is a hydrangea there, strawberry shake, so that'll become a bigger bush in this area. And there's a Cleveland sage there that's not, doesn't look like it's doing too well, but so this area will, aside from some low ground cover here, maybe in front, be done. Looking forward to having one area completely done, or how I think of it as being done. So I'm gonna go plant these. 1, 2, 3. I forgot to say which one this was. This is Salvia Amistad, 3 to 4 feet high, 3 feet wide, dark purple flowers, full sun to partial shade, moderate water, hardy to 20 degrees. So doesn't look like it now, but all morning long this area gets sun, and then the light also bounces off the windows, so it's one of the hotter areas in our garden. That does it for today. Just a little bit of planting. I was feeling very good about my planting, that I was getting close to not having any more plants to plant before my surgery. And then my mom showed up with a bunch of plants. So I had to plant them quick. Luckily she helped with some of them, so that's good. And I'm just excited to see how it all develops next spring, and maybe 2 more days of planting. I have a few more roses to get in the ground. A huge box of bulbs just arrived, and some begonias to pot up. So not very much left to do, but it will have to happen another day because I'm tired. So thank you for joining me. I'll catch up with you next time. Bye-bye.